And hi again, guys, and welcome to the stream live trailer reaction of Game of Thrones season 8 first official trailer, like full trailer. I just started the stream and kind of broke, so I don't know what you saw, what you didn't saw, but I'm gonna check the stream quality real quick, and then we're going to continue. Hopefully, if there's no anything like technical difficulties, we can continue with this. And I just, I was waiting for this for so long, so I just can't wait to see it. So when I conquer my my enemy, my hair, we're gonna be all set. Technical difficulty. Okay, I think it's fine. I don't know what that was, honestly. I mean, what was that? Something like interfered with the stream for some reason. So okay, guys, without further ado, first I want to say that I'm really big fan of Game of Thrones. First I wasn't, but then I really was, because it's just amazing in so many ways. I mean, it was like over the top in terms of sex and violence at the beginning, but then I was like, well, in retrospect, everything had some kind of a reason, although a lot of that was for shock and awe. But overall, the important thing is that overall it does have some substance, meaning, and it is spectacular. It really is. So I see you guys that you're gathering now. If you can let me know how is the quality and everything else, if you can see me, hear me, and all of that, and we can start this, because I really don't want to delay it. I want to talk about it afterwards, and I just can't wait. And as always, guys, if you want to see this trailer like fully, watch it on your own big screens, of course, so you can see everything. But now, let's start. And let's do this chain of thrones. Hi to you. Let's start. Oh boy.
I know death. He's got many faces. I look forward to seeing this one.
Oh.
Everything you did brought you where you are now. Where you belong. Home.
Oh wow.
They're coming. Our enemy doesn't tire. Doesn't stop. Doesn't feel. I promise to fight for the living. I intend to keep that promise.
Oh boy. Jesus! Hi, Griffin. Thanks for the feedback, Shane. So, wow! Like, freaking goodness. This was awesome! I mean, it was so dark, but awesome! Okay, let's assimilate and discuss, as always. Let's break this trailer down. So, starting here, we have Arya. I suppose, and this is just, what I suppose, that this is right after she killed everybody. That family that killed her family. I mean, right after that moment, she was chased, At least I think so. Not sure. I think that they left it open as if she did not, get away from there just yet. At least how I remember it. I really should rewatch the last, like at least 3 episodes, so I can get like a reminder of what happened. I remember everything, but just that part is a little bit fuzzy. I don't want to have anything fuzzy, because I just want to see it clearly when everything starts. Do not be wondering about something that I may have forgotten, because I'm mostly focusing on the story about Cersei and obviously Khaleesi and Jon Snow. That's my main focus. Yeah, so that is why I want to recap a bit, but let's continue. Maybe she was hiding there just holding her breath like, okay, I'm being very quiet,
I know death.
Okay, that line is amazing.
He's got many faces.
I know that has got many faces.
I look forward to seeing this one.
Wow. Like, I look forward to seeing this one. Yeah, I mean, I can only imagine what that would mean, It's just, she's so badass. She's just very much. Like, it's scary. It's scary because she's unpredictable. In any freaking second, she can snap and freaking put a knife in somebody's throat, like an uppercut with a knife. Basically. So I just love how that could be, although I was kind of annoyed, from her in the previous season because she was a total ass to Sansa. She was like, what do you know? And all of that. She was doubting everything and even thought to kill her. So I was like, okay, you're a lot smarter and a lot, more, you can say, well, you had to grow up very fast. For your years, you're very advanced in a lot of ways, in so many ways actually, but that doesn't mean that you know everything. So I was like, you're still a kid, so you can do some emotional choices, not very much so based on your, intellect and ability to reason. So I was just really wanting to grab her and do like this like, stop being a bitch. But yeah, she's an interesting character, so I hope that she kinda could get more objective and not being so fast to jump to conclusions and be fair and kill whoever she needs to make us happy. Yeah, and that's so awesome. Like, look at that. That's Brienne. That should be Brienne, right? That looks like Brienne's back. Good evening, Ivy. My Geritan general is here. Who? And also, Wonder Woman. Pose. Okay. So yeah, that's awesome. Her armor is just so suitable to everything else. Just the aesthetic of this shot is amazing, The colors are totally in harmony with the scene. I mean, the colors of her armor.
Brought you where you are now. Where you belong.
And I don't know why Cersei is so smirk. She's like, I know what I'm doing, huh? There's no dead people, they're just trying to lie to me. I'm gonna defeat everybody and become the queen of everything. Like, all the parts of the world, I'm gonna be the queen. She's like so smart, I mean. She's going to be like in all of those scenes in Scary Movie. If you remember Scary Movie, that girl that was like, there's no killer, there's nobody, like, nobody's going to kill me, I'm like the best, and all of a sudden the killer comes and cuts off her head, and she's still talking and he's holding her head, and she is like, oh my god, nobody will kill me ever. Like, I mean, typically, the annoying schoolgirl, and she's continuing to be living and a talking head now, basically. And he's like, what the hell? He just puts her head in the garbage can and closing in. He was like, "What is happening?" Like he's so over it. It was so funny, but it's kind of like what Cersei's reaction reminds me, and how doubtful she was that what Khaleesi was saying to her was true. Like, nothing like that. Hey, Katie, yes, I know I'm not in America, but I have internet, you know. Sorry, yeah, I do know what's happening with Captain America, Captain Marvel, sorry. Yeah, a lot of controversy, Brie Larson and everything that she said, and yeah, a lot of controversy there. I can talk about that, but you know, another video that's about Game of Thrones. If you wish for me to talk about that, I always could do that. And by the way, the dragons look so badass. Yeah, grab your swords, guys. Let's go to the premiere of Game of Thrones. Everybody in their home with their swords, like, I'm ready. My body's ready for this Game of Thrones premiere on the 14th of April. The Golden Company. You mean the Golden Army? The bank, the army from the bank. Hi to Willow. I can play the trailer again for you guys, for you especially. It's very brief anyways. But yeah, I'm doing shot by shot now. But I'm just gonna finish with shot by shot and then we can enjoy it again.
Where you belong.
She's so freaking smart.
Oh,
So all the armies that the known world has is going to combine forces and join against, of course, the dead men. The icy dead men. At least that's how I like to call them. Okay. Okay, Katie. Well, okay, but her back really, I mean, that soldier or whatever, just very much looked like Brienne. So yeah, that's why I said Brienne. This is so great. You know, Khaleesi with Jon Snow, it's a dream couple. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for this, that you said that I got Japanese fan. I cannot read your name. I do not know Japanese, but thank you. Okay, thanks for that link. Thanks for that. I have watched the show, every other episode of it. So yeah, I'm aware of those armies. It's just that it's what it looked like, Brienne. But yeah, it makes sense. It could be the Golden Army, so to speak, the Golden Company, because they also are going to be included in this, and we haven't seen anything of them yet, so we are going to see. And the news actually that I heard just before seeing the trailer today was that Game of Thrones, this final season, is going to feature the longest, maybe in movie or TV history, battle scene, and it took weeks for them to film it. So of course this makes me extremely excited. Just the thought of that is just, wow, mind-blowing. I'm probably gonna watch that like 10 times. The longer it is, the better. I just love how those other characters, you know, like Sansa and, you know, like Arya, are gonna react, and they are reacting to the dragons. It's just amazing. Just love their faces.
Our enemy doesn't tire.
Yeah, they are not tiring. They're just go and go. They're dead.
Doesn't stop.
Yeah, they just keep going. Although they're like falling apart, arms and legs and everything else, they just keep going. So yeah, that's
Doesn't
cool.
feel.
Cersei is, well, that's another version here. Not version, but I mean another state of Cersei, you know. First she was smirking, now she's like, well, look at that, just look at that. It kind of seems like she's now very frightened. Maybe the first battle just passed, you know, and everything's getting tighter and tighter around her neck, figuratively speaking. And she's like, I'm just gonna drink this. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be alive tomorrow. This is just what this, you know, looks like. So yeah. Look at that. This is so amazing, guys. Because not only we're getting a perfect, you know, clear look at the dragons and in this snow setting, but the CGI, it's perfect. It's movie quality. Actually, it's more than that in a way, because you can like point out to so many movies that had a lot worse CGI, and this looks as photorealistic as it gets. Also the physics of how they move, how they fly, again, is the closest thing that you can imagine if those dragons were real, how they would have moved. And if you understand about CGI, you'll also know that if you are to create a very believable CGI, you know, character, animal, whatever it is, you have to be able to recreate their movements according to the skeletal structure that you know, this beast are supposed to have. So by that they first create a skeletal structure, then the muscles, then they try to figure out how that would move, how that will look like. The fact that they're going to have a particular weight to them, the thickness of their skin, how it's gonna sit on the muscle, and then they're gonna figure out the points of movement according to those muscles and the thickness of the skin and everything. So that's so fascinating to me. I just love the art behind CGI and creating creatures that are supposed to be very close to real life. So uh, we can believe they could exist. So that is the closest thing that I've ever seen in terms of movie quality or any other quality of visual representation of an artificial creature on screen. It's just the best. It's really the best if you think about it. Yeah, I watch movies. Yeah, absolutely. Wow, that's, I suppose that this is the reaction of Aria, and I'm sorry about my title review. It's covering the screen, but I have to do this because of the copyright. I'm getting too much copyright claims because of the stupid YouTube, you know, system. So I'm getting claims left and right for nothing, and we all know this is fair use. So yeah, and free publicity for them. Just reading your comments real quick. Okay, Katie, well, um, mm, I'm just gonna leave it that let's wait and see how it really is going to be in the last episode, the last episodes. Um, I think that was kind of the idea, if I remember correctly, from the last episodes from season 8. But yeah, let's just leave it and see how it actually turns out in the last episodes, because they may let us to believe something like that, but may turn out to be totally different. We just don't know. You know, the series purpose and the purpose of every series is to surprise us, so I wouldn't say anything definitively until I actually see it. Yeah, I think it would be spectacle and a masterpiece. I truly believe that. Mm. Okay, let's continue, because I'm just thinking about that Cersei plan, and I want to really think about it. You know, sometimes it's good to forget things because you're gonna be more surprised when you see it. But yeah, no, I really want to see the last few episodes of season 7 to remind myself of some stuff. Yeah, Ivy. It's one good thing that they're doing for the people like me that wants to, you know, express themselves and create content and, you know, give people something to watch and be entertained by. And at the same time they're stopping us with all of those bullcrap stuff. I understand that people steal materials and profit from them, but it's another thing when it's a contest of a review commentary and you just want to give props and just to appreciate and share the love for this particular property, movie or TV series, or whatever the case may be, game. But you just can't do it because they're just like, stop it, stop promoting my game for free. It's like ridiculous. At least gaming companies get it more, and they let us play live and monetize the videos, because again, in the end of the day, it's for their benefit mostly. And before, in earlier days, actually gaming videos were one of those that were strictly cut off. Epic, epic, epic. I just want Jon Snow and Daenerys to win and to be, on the throne together. Not sure if that's gonna happen, but it's just what I want. Yes, I remember the Cersei sent Euron. Yes, from Essos. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, it's exactly like it has two personalities. Well, yeah, I mean, from what I heard, today, it's going to be better than anything that we ever seen before. So I hope that's the case. I mean, who wouldn't want to see an epic finale, an epic battle that TV, like it's always going to be remembered by TV fans, and particularly, well, everybody that are watching entertainment ever. So yeah, quality is important. Well, I hope not, Katie. I hope not. I really want them to win, not only because they're the good guys, but they have a different, better vision. They are the children of. I mean, they are the children. They're the product of, rulers. Sorry, that's a very difficult word for me in English, but they're the children of particular kings that did not do their job. They were not very good people to begin with. Um, and they made a lot of mistakes in their life. A lot of mistakes were done to them. And so those two children are, the chances for everything that ever happened bad, in their world to be fixed, to, for them to show a better way, better future, to make a difference in the world and all of that. So it really, everything is down to the meaning, the development of life through certain individuals that are really born special. So I really want that to be, to be developed and to go across, so to speak, because that is what is going to make Game of Thrones really matter in terms of meaning and substance. So, it's just about development of everything, for everything to be better in the world. And sometimes that happens to some people. I mean, that happens because of some people are more advanced in other terms of integrity, all kinds of values and thoughts, and just passion, willpower, determination, smarts, if you will. So those kind of individuals, if they like to use their position, I mean, first they are grown into that position, they earned it with their actions, again with their willpower, with their determination, and then they prove themselves when they were on that position, the position of power. They proved themselves through their actions, again their wisdom, and they overcame uh, the obstacles of everybody that said no, you shouldn't do that. Are you sure nobody else have done that before or done things in those kind of ways? And you are now guys doing things differently and you're actually winning. So that is what I want to see, because it will give Game of Thrones and the whole story a real meaning. And every bit of crap that they took and every bit of bad thing that ever happened on the show, which the majority of the show is very bad things happening to very good people, as you know. One of the most shocking and bloody outcomes ever in whatever show you've ever watched. I never, felt like I was watching more bad things happening to good people than what I've seen from Game of Thrones. So I do think that a good ending to people that really deserve it, it's appropriate. It's just appropriate. So everything can be paid off and to make sense. Otherwise, just going to be a big, like, load of bad things. Bad things that never resolve themselves. So I'm very happy that Arya, did kill all those people and avenge the Red Wedding. I'm very happy that Sansa is always rose to her power, and that Ramsay got what he deserved. That terrible, like, whatever his name was. I'm starting to forget the names. Joffrey. Like, who can forget actually Joffrey? I mean, not him. His name was kind of escaping me for the moment. So who can forget that ass? And he got perfectly what he deserved, and everything was just amazingly done and executed. So you're getting those paid offs at the end for all the bad things that you had to watch and see and just feel, go through with all those characters for so many years. So I do think that Daenerys and Jon Snow should not suffer the same fate as their parents, because it will not make sense. It just will not. Well, for me, that is that. I gave me hi to you. I'm just gonna go to your comments real quick. Okay. Reading everything. Hi, Arthur. I really hope that you're doing okay as well. You're so very polite every time. I just very much appreciate it. Arthur, thank you. So, John knocked up Danny, but then they will lose the Battle of Winterfell when the armies of the dead arrive and invade. Jon sent away Danny to Dragonstone, away from danger. This is just very cliche for the man to protect the woman in that way. It's like she can't do it everything herself. It's like she's not the queen and she's only there to be knocked up. I mean, I don't think that they're gonna go with that. No, I don't think so, that she's gonna do that. I would bet on that's not gonna happen. Everybody are gonna be super disappointed and they're gonna hate the show forever. That's happening. It's just so bland. If that's what's gonna happen, just such a cliche. It's like something that is gonna happen in a Conan movie. It's very, very particular for a movie like Conan or something like that to happen. Bittersweet. Well, bittersweet can mean so many things. I mean, Arya or Sansa could die. I mean, some of the good characters that are less important compared to Jon and Daenerys could die, and that's why it could be bittersweet. It could be everything, like so many possibilities. Yeah, we do need the Assassin's Creed series, but not like the movie was done, because the movie was freaking crap. Yeah, I mean, the show had to be written besides the books and went a lot beyond them. And I don't think J.J.R. Martin has fully a say in what's gonna happen at the end, because it's, you know, it's after his books. And besides that, I do know that you know, he basically gave his permission for them to be creative a bit. They are of course talking with him and his vision, and they're discussing everything, but it's no longer the decision. I mean, the decision is not only up to him. That's what I mean. I think everything will come into full circle only if they win. If they don't win, they die and they never see their child or whatever. It's the exact opposite. It's not gonna be full circle. It's going to be everything all over again. I mean, the crap will not end with them. It's just going to begin again, so to speak. If they die, just and their kids never know them, they're not never gonna have the same values, or they're never gonna be touched by their awesome parents. Like, I mean, the kid or the kids, whatever the case may be. Well, if everybody dies, who will win? Who will sit on the throne? Yeah, if everybody win, who will win? Who will sit on the throne? Who the heck? And if they have a daughter, she cannot sit on the throne because she's a freaking baby. So somebody is going to sit on that throne at the end of that last episode. And it could not be their daughter, because again, she's gonna be freaking baby. Actually, not only that, but Daenerys does not seem pregnant, guys. She's not pregnant. I mean, do you know that this takes 9 months to happen, right? So when they're going to do this now, this is in a matter of like weeks. I don't think it's in a matter of months. I mean, they are traveling, but it takes days. The content is not that big. Days, a bit of weeks, but not months and months and months. So she can develop the whole belly and actually give birth to it. It's totally inappropriate for the movie to have birth at this point, or pregnancy or anything like that. We have 6 episodes that are gonna be like an hour long. So I don't see that happening. Sorry. We will see who is right very soon, though. Reload option. What do you mean a high Griffin? Do they watch movies? Who? What do you mean? Okay, tell me what do you mean. I'm going to play the whole thing again for Ivy, so we can enjoy it one more time, and that's it. You can leave your finishing thoughts on this. Oh god.
I know
Just
Dad.
love it. I'm gonna brighten it up a bit here.
He's got many faces. I look forward to seeing this one.
Wow. I wonder who is she speaking to?
Everything you did brought you where you are now. Where you belong. Home.
Amazing stuff. Sansa is like, what?
Our enemy doesn't tire. Doesn't stop. Doesn't feel.
Yay. Cersei's like, I'm dead.
I promise to fight for the living. I intend to keep that promise.
Yeah. Awesomeness, awesomeness. Oh yeah. And that has been it, guys. Hi, Erko. Erko. No, really, Katie, if that happens, that's gonna be the biggest cliche in TV history that we seen before, like so many times such stories. I don't think anybody wants to ever see such turn of events. It's just too much of the same as we seen in 90s movies and so many stories like that, so I don't think they're gonna go with that, honestly. But again, we'll see very soon. Yeah, the show of the shows. I wish somebody can make Xena with the same scope, but we all know that's not gonna happen. So, okay, guys, we have 1 month and like 10 more days, or 9 days, maybe to be exact, to see this. And of course, I've heard a lot of theories, some of them close, some of them not, but the point is I hope that we are all are going to enjoy this, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna think of something that we cannot think of. They always do, they always surprise us. So I think that they're gonna go with the highest of level of writing, the highest level of everything, to not disappoint. And yeah, I just can I only the only thing that I can do is to hope for the best, and I can't wait for us to see it and discuss it further. If we have a second trailer, I'll be happy to react to that too. Yeah, Ivy. It's gonna be interesting what Sans will do. Absolutely. So thank you very much, guys, for watching this stream. And well, the best is something that is different for everybody. I hope for the best. What is the best in my perception, and I already explained what that was. So yeah, I just hope for that. So thank you very much, guys, for watching. Have a great night, and till next time with me, Girichi Reviews. Thank you again, my Girities, for all the support and love, and have a great rest of the week. Bye, guys.